Yo, yo, yo. What up, my peoples? Happy Thursday, man. Right out the gate, dude. Right, Ferret had that flipping redemption pulled up, dude, for a hot minute now. He's like, dude, as soon as he changes that scene over, I'm gonna pop him into corn face. He was ready, dude. He was ready. Oh, thanks, buddy. Good morning. Spontaneous thought? I don't believe you. Even if it is, it's hard to believe that. You're always so good with, you love the filters, dude. Okay. I'll believe you this time. All right. Good morning, buddy. How you doing, man? Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody had a great day yesterday during our day off from being live. And we're going to have a great day today, as we always do, man. Video gaming news popping off here in a moment for today, May 30th. Just fun programming this morning. Is there sarcasm in that, or are you actually having some fun, dude? Because in my experience, there's fun programming and there is not fun programming. So we'll do that, and then we'll do some Hades run. Very much sarcasm. Okay, yeah. Hard to grasp that context sometimes with the non-verbals not being there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was worried that might be the case. Sorry, brother. Yeah, I mean, would you rather do not fun programming or gutter and window work, dude? Neither. Let's do neither of those. Let's play Destiny 2 instead, right? Speaking of that, we've got a PlayStation showcase today. Right? And gutter window work would be completed faster. Yeah, I don't doubt that, dude. I don't doubt that quite often, yeah. Found out yesterday, and I put it into our Discord, that the PlayStation Showcase did finally get announced, as I suspected it would, for this week, which it actually is happening today. Meaning that we're probably going to have a long stream. The showcase doesn't pop off until... what times was it? 5 p.m. for me. So we'll probably be doing close to like a 12-hour stream today. 12-hour stream, and it'll be ending with the PlayStation Showcase. PlayStation's Summer Showcase. I have not had enough coffee. I can't get words out. So that's the play. So we will do video gaming news to begin with, like we always do. Then we'll do some Hades 2. Then we'll do some Ghost of Tsushima. Maybe some X Defiant thrown in there, since it'll be a long stream. Who knows? And we'll end with the PlayStation Showcase, okay? That's the play. So let's go ahead and do it. Did you guys see the new emote? Drink tea instead, at least today? Nah, I'll be okay. Yeah. Did you guys see this bad boy? I got the pinky emote done, dude. So now every time Pinky's here, we can spam an emote for him. Fantastic. All right, let's do this. Let's get into video gaming news. Also, I apologize. It's been a bit crazy since I got back, getting back into the swing of things, and getting back into the groove of doing content weekly and stuff like that. I've been a little bit behind on that since I got back from my latest trip. And all of the past 2 weeks, video gaming news segments are live on YouTube. We've got a couple of YouTube shorts that are live now on there as well. We're trying out some new stuff. Pinky's helping me out with. I will have individual news segments going live within the next couple of days. I just didn't have time to finish them up last night. We're getting content rolling again on the YouTube page. It's just been really slow lately because of all the traveling that I had to do and everything, and the fact that I handle most of the YouTube stuff. So I do apologize, but it was just really, really brutal with all the traveling I did and losing a lot of extra time to work on that stuff. So it's getting posted again now. So a lot of it should be getting back up there now. Okay, guys, let's get in here. Let's do video gaming news. Let's go. Whatever. I hate the fact that EA got the college sports game again. Just more than just a Madden clone. I don't believe that, dude. The only thing different is that it's college. It's going to be based on the same exact underlying, software that Madden is. It's going to be the same game. It's just going to be college teams and college players. That's it, dude. Phoenix Labs lays off 162 Bay Area workers and yet more video game cuts, unfortunately. All right. I mean, I would prefer that. You know what I mean? I know you're kind of memeing right now, but I mean, I hope it's good. You guys know, I mean, I say that all the time. I know that I come off as a cynic all the time about the video gaming industry, but I mean, honestly, the way that I view a lot of these companies and the way that they treat the consumers and the way that they treat their products and stuff is, they're not doing it right, So. Yeah, you baited me into that one. But, I mean, it's true. It is true. I mean, I do feel that way. I want every game to be good. Perfect world, every game that came out would be, polished. It would have great the content would be there. Everybody's, interested types of games would be bangers to dive into, and it's just, unfortunately, it's just not the case, right? So, I mean, what else do you expect from something coming out of EA with the college football scene other than Madden wrapped in college football wrapping paper? You know what I mean? It's like, you can't convince me, and we all know what they've been. I agree, dude. Again, and I've said it before, EA once upon a time was an amazing developer and publisher, right? Or else they wouldn't be where they're at right now. But they lost their way a long time ago. And as many other companies have, right? Many other companies have as well. And, I mean, you can talk to even people that have continued to play. I quit playing Madden a long time ago. I quit playing a lot of EA games a long time ago, especially the sports stuff, because it really, really seemed like they were not evolving anything. They weren't trying. That was my problem. It didn't feel like they were trying to make the games better. The only thing that it felt like they were trying to do in any of those games was trying to get people to continue to buy into their Ultimate Team bullcrap. Because that's where they made additional money at, right? After the off-the-shelf purchases, Ultimate Team's where they made additional money. So that's where they put all their focus. It wasn't about continuing to evolve the gameplay mechanics and make the games better and better year on end. You know what I mean? Which is what they should be doing for the fans of those franchises and stuff. I've talked to so many people that feel the same way I do about it, and it's terrible. It sucks, So I don't expect anything more from EA anymore other than what they've been doing for so long in regards to those notions, you know? It sucks, man. It sucks. The thing is, here's the thing. I know a lot of people that loved, just like a lot of people love the Madden games, there are a lot of people that loved the NCAA football games back whenever they were still being made. And they were destroyed whenever they found out that they were not going to be able to continue making those games because they loved the college football games, right? And I think that there's going to be a large amount of people that are just going to be, to an extent, blinded by, it's like, oh my god, we got college football back. And it's like, they might not have even been playing any kind of sports games, or even football games or anything like that until this comes back out. And when they play it, they're going to be just blown away. Because when was the last time there was an NCAA game? Brother, it was like end of the 2000s, early 2010s? I think, it's been well over a decade, right? Pretty sure. And so, obviously, the games have changed quite a bit in that time frame. And so, when they play it now, all these people are going to be blown away. And they're like, oh my god, it's so amazing, because they've been waiting so long for it. But in the grand scheme of things, it's just Madden wrapped in college football. It's got college football wrapper on it. We know this. Just Cause is getting a movie, apparently. We'll take a quick peek at that. Yo. PlayStation Live Service games are now going to launch on PC and PS5 simultaneously. Dad, I broke down at my desk. What? What do you mean? Are you seriously having like a breakdown, dude? Are you sad? What's wrong, Soup? Are you baiting me into something right now? Or are you really... I didn't manage to read her signs. True. Let's go. Wait, no. Are you heartbroken right now, Soup? Didn't manage to read her signs. What happened, dude? Yo, what's up, True? How you doing? My friend pointed it out, and her response was exactly that when I wrote it. You guys. I'm trying to be serious, and I'm trying to be actually like concerned about Soup right now. You guys can't. I can't hold a straight face with True and Ferret. God dang it, dude. When I wrote my response, it wasn't what I expected. I can't read what she's feeling like. That's because, brother, look, dog. I'm gonna fill you in on something, dude. It'll save you probably a little bit of heartache moving forward, okay? I'm gonna save you a little bit of guff. You need to understand a notion here, okay? For most, when it comes to like, in regards to this specific situation, right? Like regarding, you're a guy, you're interested in this girl as a significant other. There are usually, naturally, just differences in the way that our brains work, okay? And so I think that I think us guys, we tend to be pretty simple. You know, I think we tend to be a little more simple when it comes to things like that, you know, which is why things tend to like kind of fly over our heads sometimes, or we miss cues and stuff like that. You get better at it, I think, as you get older. You know what I mean? You get better at it as you get more, you know, experience with, you know, dealing with relationships and stuff like that. I think a lot of it doesn't necessarily have to do with gender either. It's just relationships in general. But in my own experience, being somebody who is also interested in women, I can tell you that, you know, women can be a bit complex when it comes to trying to push out like some of those notions to you, and we're not good at grabbing it all the time, dog. We're not, you know what I'm saying? We're a bit too simple for it sometimes, you know, when it comes to those kinds of things. It feels like, you know, so it like flies over our heads, and then after the fact you go, God dang it, man, I screwed that one up, or I missed on that one, or whatever. But you'll get better at it, dude. You'll get better at it. It just takes time and experience, man. You know? Just 1 second, guys. I was talking about why did you guys see me put my leg up like that? I said, stop that. Oh, jeez, dude. I was doing the Captain Morgan stance, you know? Let's see what you guys are saying. Come off as more weak than I already am. What's funny is I was finishing that sentiment up, my wife walked in here and she was like smiling at me like yeah, you're right. I was talking about, you know, being bad at grabbing signals and just, you know, stuff like that. I thought starting to find one at 30 was going to be an easier time. That was just an excuse to make myself feel better, maybe for a long time. Words of wisdom for the day. All good relationships require good communication. Good communication, dude. Yeah, for sure. It really does. It really does. It doesn't mean there won't be like rough patches and stuff too. But dude, I would agree with you, Ferret, for sure. At the core, like foundational, one of the big pillars of a good relationship foundationally is communication, man. You've got to be able to talk. You've got to be able to talk and be open with your significant other, man. For sure. No. I want to go to Silent Hill. Take me there. Take me there. Yeah, communication is communication. Soup, you're right. Yeah. Can't read signs. Comes off as really weak. No, I don't think so. I think everybody's a bit different too. I think that's the thing you have to understand. We all have our, I think, pros and cons when it comes to the things that we're good and maybe not so good at when it comes to relationships, right? And I think one of the things, being introspective, being able to look inwards and have a bit of an understanding of where maybe your weaknesses are in a relationship and focus on trying to be better about those things, you know? So if you feel like maybe you're not as good at picking up signals, and you know, I think you just have to work on it, man. You know what I mean? But it also depends on who the other person is, and I'll tell you this, okay? I'll tell you this. Just because it doesn't work out with one person doesn't mean there won't be more, you know? And I know that it's hard to accept that in the moment or whatever, but there's I have experienced this personally, so I can tell you for a fact that, like, I've had relationships before my wife, and while I was head over heels, you know, I was like my first love, dude. I was head over heels, but it was not a good relationship, you know. And you don't always really realize that maybe the things that are happening at that specific time in life, especially with relationships, it feels rushing, and it feels like you're just getting obliterated, and it feels like you're suffocating almost, because it just feels terrible. But looking back on it, quite often it feels like a blessing, almost like it was meant to happen, at least in my experience. Okay. I think whenever you find the right person, you know that, you know. So Reject, what's up, buddy? I think that, as Ferret said, communication is key, but there's also something to be said for finding somebody that you really mesh well with. You guys complement each other very well. You balance each other out. You do communicate well because you speak the same kind of language. And I'm not talking about a language like English or Korean or French or something like that. I'm talking about, you know, you guys actually, you know, communicate very, very well when you are speaking to each other, and you can sense what each other is feeling and things like that. It's not always a matter of you're the one that is like you're saying, like, I just don't pick up on her signals or whatever. You know what I mean? It might not just be your fault. Understand that. Okay? Maybe she's being too cryptic about stuff, right? Maybe she's being too cryptic about things, brother. You know? And that's where I think it comes down to, if this is going to be something that works out, maybe you need to talk with her and be like, yo, you know, why are you trying to, you know, what? Like, obviously these signals you're throwing out are you know, I'm not picking up on them, so they're not working. So let's, you know, maybe you don't need to be throwing them out like that or whatever, you know? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's not necessarily just your fault. And it, you know, I think that for it to be made to feel like it is just your fault, that sucks, you know? So don't take it so hard. Don't take it so hard. Take me to GTA 6. We're headed there, baby. One day at a time. One day at a time. You know what I mean? Reject, what's up with you, dude? How you doing, buddy? What it do, man? Yo, did you see that clip I tagged you in last night? I tagged some people in some clips last night in the Discord. So, I don't know, man. I think don't take it too hard. Don't be too upset. I'm sorry if things are not working out the way you expected or wanted them to, but that's part of trying to figure out relationships with people, right? Communication is absolutely key, dude. It really is. You can't, I think that's one of the hard things for people too, is you can't be too prideful to talk. You can't be too scared to talk. You know, you've got, if you really care about somebody, you got to be willing to put it out there. You got to be willing to talk about the things that maybe aren't lining up, things that aren't matching up right. And if you do that and they reciprocate that effort, that's where things really start building. I promise. That's where it really works, dude. Well, that's one of those like that's one of those things. So I was always one of those people. I always wanted to go out. I always wanted to go out. My wife was always a homebody. And eventually she converted me, dude, to her cult of staying home. Oh, dude. So I think that, again, there needs to be a balance, right? It can't just be one person's way. There needs to be, if a relationship's going to be something of significance, and it's going to be legitimate, and it's going to be something that's going to last for any substantial amount of time, right? Then, like, if she likes to stay home and you like to go out, you guys have to figure out a balance for that, right? You have to figure out a balance for that. It doesn't have to be just one or the other. But if she's unwilling to go out with you sometimes when you're willing to stay home with her, you know what I mean? Or vice versa. If she's always willing to go out with you, but you're never willing to stay home with her, it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. You guys, there's got to be a balance. You got to find a balance between, you know, giving each other, you know, what you need out of the relationship, right? That's where things get good. It's about give. It's about give and also getting what you need. That's what it's about. Reject, yeah. What? Motivated to destroy your door? Wait, what are you talking about, dog? Oh my god, dude. You're a trip. On the reels, though, I mean, I think that, you know, when you find somebody, you've got to be understanding that it needs to work that way for you too, though. You got to have that mindset. It's not just about taking. It's not just about things have to be your way. It's about understanding that you want to find somebody that is willing to meet you halfway. This is a perfect example of you know what you're talking about. Like, she's a homebody, but you like to go out. Then if with, you know, a potential relationship with somebody like that means that you guys have to find the middle ground of times to go out and times to stay home. And you can't hold a grudge against one another for doing those things. It might not be your preferred thing to do. You have to enjoy it. You know, if it's the scheduled thing to like stay home and enjoy the time at home together, then you can't just like, you know, have it be like a begrudging thing for you, right? and vice versa. If you guys are going out because it's like a scheduled thing for you guys to go do is like your preferred thing, then if she's going out the whole time and while you guys are going out doing your preferred thing to do and she's just holding it against you and making sure that you guys aren't having fun because she has an attitude about it the whole time or anything, it's just not going to work, right? So there's a lot that goes into to relationships. There's a lot of give and take. There's a lot of, you know, you just got to be understanding and you know, I think be willing to meet people halfway. Communication's a big part of it, though, dude. I hope that you're able to figure it out, buddy. I hope you're able to figure it out. I feel like flipping Dr. Phil up here right now or something. Just way better looking. I don't say that very often, but I think I got Dr. Phil beat. Not trying to throw shade. Dr. Phil. Alright, yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Maybe we need a flipping emote or something, dude. Live service games will now launch on PC and PS5 simultaneously. I'll go talk to her. Thanks, noobs. Dude, that's the kind of communication that I'm talking about right there. We're never going to have a great relationship, are we, Soup? Oh, Jesus. Why do I even try? Yo, by the way, did you see the clip that I tagged you in, Soup? Here, dog. Here's your link. This is your clip, Soup. There you go. And here you go. Reject and vault. This one's for you. There you go. Discord plans to give gamers some love. Let's take a look at that. Yo, True, you like that pinky emote? I haven't even gotten a reaction from Pinky yet. I think he was asleep last night. Love it. Nice. Yeah, I got him jamming out. Did you see what I named it? So that outside 38 is just like an automatic first part of the name that has to be associated with our channel for the emotes. Did you see that name? Nice. Now let's go. Mod name is Pinky. Like, dude, I came up with that last night just like on the fly, and I was like, that feels pretty good. We'll go with that. Possibly the best puzzle game in years lands on Game Pass today. Take a look at this. Potential Pokemon and GTA collaborations for Fortnite coming up, guys. It would have been nice to have him, like, you know, all sprawled out and everything, but it would just be so small, you know. I don't know how good it would look, but I might try to do another one and we'll see. I just didn't have time to work on both last night. But I'll try to get it done this coming Wednesday. PlayStation executive thinks AI will make games more personalized. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah. What, dude, I was dying, bro. He was being so legit about that, too. I could not believe it. I was dead, bro. He was just so serious, brother. I couldn't believe it, dude. I couldn't believe it, brother. I was like, there's no way he just said that, dog. Oh, man. It's so funny, dude. You know, it's not like PlayStation's the first one we've talked about with this whole, like, PlayStation executive thinks AI will make games more personalized, right? We've already talked about patents that have been put in by, like, EA and 2K and stuff regarding, it was one of those companies, regarding voice. Like, so potentially they've got patents in already from certain companies where it will take your voice and put your voice into the game using AI tech incorporations, right? But when you're talking about things like that, I mean, that's just one thing I can think of right now with making games more personalized, right? Okay, yeah, sure. But this is the problem, and this is what people have to be, like, hyper aware of, is that whenever you agree to do that kind of stuff, you always are signing some kind of, like, fine print agreement with these companies. And what do you think that agreement's going to say in it? Like, in particular, if it has to do with your voice. Obviously, you're allowing us to record your voice. Then what do you think they're going to say? You're allowing us to save your voice to our own storage. You're also giving us the right to use your voice as we see fit. Right? You're going to see all this kinds of stuff come down the line. People aren't going to read this fine print, by the way. Most people are not going to read this fine print when it comes to things like this. So what's going to happen is this is a way for companies to be able to come up with, for instance, like voice acting in games that they won't need voice actors for anymore, because they'll have voices from all of us that play the games. And they'll just use AI to use your voice to, you know, for some NPC in a game, and you won't have to sign off on it because you already did. You signed off for a company to own your voice whenever you said, yeah, I want to use this piece of technology to allow my, you know, UFC fighter to have, you know, my voice in the game I'm playing right now or whatever. We're going to have to be very, very, very careful about the way this stuff works. I guarantee you this is the way it's going to happen moving forward. So while we hear these companies saying things like, all these big companies right now are saying stuff like this, right? All these big executives, AI is going to make games more personalized and more immersive and stuff like that. It's also going to be because they're going to be doing super unethical things. We got to be really careful about this. That's how you know that you and I are damaged. We didn't even default with a drink. Well, yeah, brother. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the other thing was like, it wasn't like the guy's name in the game was Eat Tang. You know what I'm saying? So that immediately for me was like, yeah, I know exactly what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like something that could be construed as either or, really, in my opinion. That was meant to be a connotation for a specific thing. Right? I mean, I guess it could be, especially for people that haven't ever heard the slang term for it, I guess. You know what I mean? But for me and you, yeah. Oh, Final Shape leaked, huh? Bungie nukes servers. Woo! Oh my god. Yo, here's the other thing I need to pull up. Brother, that bed is dope. Holy crap. You didn't really buy that. You didn't really buy that, Reject. Did you really buy that? I don't believe it until you're laid up on that bad boy with a mankini on, rocking that beard, son. I don't believe it until I get a picture of that. Yeah, my kid wants it. Dude, I want it. Hold on, I got another article. There we go. This is the announcement I found yesterday. I put it in the Discord, and again, I already talked about it this morning, but we're gonna be doing like a 12-hour stream today. PlayStation Showcase pops off at like 11 hours into the stream today, so we'll be going until about 6 or 6:30 tonight, guys. It's gonna be a long stream, so get ready for it. Brother, you're right. Yeah, he does. Yeah, that'd be perfect, man. Nine Souls official launch trailer. Take a look at that. Yeah, Stellar Blade has been very good. People have really enjoyed that, and it's sold very well too. Already got it up. It's only 30 minutes long tonight, so we'll probably be right at about just over 12 hours. Yeah. 12-hour stream today. A little bit over. Watch Star Wars Hunters gameplay trailer ahead of the June 4th launch. Let's go. All right, EA gives an update on The Sims 4 future. The Sims 4 will continue to be supported over the next year with a number of content updates planned that you'll only have to pay $400 each for, okay? Roughly. We all know that The Sims 5 is coming. And I cannot implore people enough to please try some other game other than The Sims. And, I mean, it's just so gross how they monetize it, take advantage of the fans, and just try to find something that might be a viable alternative. There are other games coming out. Life by You was supposed to be coming out in June. It got pushed back, early access. So maybe later on this year there will be a viable alternative in Life by You, as well as what is it, Paralives. That's another one coming out that looks really, really, really good in early access at the beginning of 2025. There's already a lot of gameplay you can look at for Paralives, and it looks phenomenal. So just entertain the idea of playing something other than The Sims. It's just so disgusting, dude, what they do with this game, monetization-wise. It's pretty rough, dude. I can only imagine what they're going to do with The Sims 5, man. Pretty sure that game's dying too, dude. Here, actually, I mean, to be fair, I'm wondering if we're gonna actually see anything about Marathon today with the PlayStation Showcase, right? So, obviously, I will see like Destiny 2 stuff, but I'm wondering if we'll see anything about Marathon, which is their new live service game, right? Yeah, I haven't either. I knew it got delayed a little bit. That was the last I saw, was it got delayed a little bit. But, I mean, this is the time, right? This is the time of the year where everybody's trying to push out information about the things that they have cooking, right? So, there's potential, I think. We'll see something. Who knows? Reject still been playing Destiny 2 as well? Yeah, I know, Ferret, right? Yeah. Nice, Reject. You enjoying it, dude? It's a good game, dude. The content's there for sure. Oh, for real? I just don't understand how anybody was thrilled with Unicorn Overlord. Everything about the game was awesome, except the fact that they told you the outcome of the battles every time before you even got into the battle. I just don't understand why? What's the point? If you know the outcome of the battles before you even do a battle, why? I couldn't even finish it because of that. Like, I was like, oh, this is terrible. So that felt so stupid. Yeah, look, let's talk about this notion real quick. And I'm going to take this a little bit to a more of a meta level here. From the Xbox Game Showcase, and I've talked about this notion before as well, these sentiments. From the Xbox Game Showcase, I'm hoping for a little less conversation or a little more action, please, yeah? Not just the Xbox Showcase, please, okay? All showcases. All showcases? Just shut up, Jeff Keighley. Shut up, Jeff Keighley. Because you're not talking about anything important anymore, right? Unless somebody has something... Hold up. Yo, I got a Spooter friend in here. You guys want me to take a picture of him real quick? He's on my blinds. You guys want to see him? I looked over. I was like, what is that, dude? There's just a spider chilling out on my blinds. Hold on. I'll put him in Discord. He's just trying to catch bugs. I'd be okay if Bowtie Guy was there talking. Yeah, I mean, I think this is the thing. Again, we've watched... I think, you know, like, what was it? The DICE Awards. The DICE Awards was good because they were actually talking about important stuff. They were calling out bad organizations in the industry. So, like, that's fine. Good. You know what I mean? And even if it's just like some nice little, as long as it's minimal, you know? Did you ferret? Oh, no. No. Did it eat your arm? I hope not. Even if it's like something, this is the thing, if, in my opinion, it's become just cringy to watch Jeff Keighley, dude. It's become just a cringe fest. At least in the past, he used to have some decent stuff to talk about. Every once in a while, he would call out a bad organization like Blizzard or something for doing, you know, for their mismanagement or whatever. Now he's just a cringe fest, dude. You know? And there's been other showcases we've watched where it was just so polluted with crap that people didn't care to watch, right? Like interviews with so many people that, you know, like, okay, you know, fine. If you guys want to do that stuff, cool. Put it on your website. Tell people that you did this interview. Give them a quick glimpse of it and say you can check out the rest of the interview and stuff on our website. But, brother, it was just, it gets really stupidly brutal trying to, like, trudge your way through hours worth of showcases where they're not actually giving you the meat, you know? And that's what we're all there for. So when it comes down to this kind of thing, what I'm saying is, like, a good host is fantastic. A good host is fantastic, you know? And I thought Bowtie Guy did a great job. Yeah. Like, the DICE Awards were fantastic because, again, they had important things to talk about. Jeff Keighley can get wrecked. He's an idiot. He doesn't have anything important to talk about anymore. All he is he's just a puppet, dude. It's a cringe fest. You know? So, if you don't have anything important to say, and if you can't keep it to a minimum as a host, right, then just show us what we're there for. Just shut up and show us what we're there for. Because this is the way most of us feel. Right? This is the way most of us feel about this. Here, show you guys the Spooter. Hold on. Nice. I'll put it in the pets section. My wife would freak right now if she was here, dude. Jesus Christ. There you go. Yeah, he's in the pet section. I'll pull him up real quick. Check it out. He's just still hanging out over there, dude. This is in my room right now. Yeah, dude. This is a good boy. We'll call him Larry. That's Larry. He's just over there looking for food. He's a good boy. No big deal. Good old Larry. Alright, let's look at this last page here. Prime games for June are revealed. We'll take a look at that. Same thing there. YouTube is giving users 75 games they can play for free. I'm not expecting much there, but we'll take a look. Homelander! MK1 gameplay trailer shows the boys crossover. Nice. Let's go. Alright, let's stick with these. Amazon Prime's free games for June revealed. See what we got. Amazon Prime members can claim and play 7 games for free next month, according to a newly published schedule. Members of Amazon Prime get free games to play each month, with new ones coming as each week begins. The same will happen in June, with 7 games on the way in the coming weeks. Next month, titles range from some Star Wars classics to funky cowboy-based adventures. One of the first games to become available on June 8th is Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic, taking us back to 2005 when the popular sequel title first came out. Yeah, okay. For something a little less mainstream, Weird West. What? Offers a fantasy RPG where cowboys take on dangerous supernatural beasts. Meanwhile, Genesis Noir follows No Man as he's caught in a love triangle with cosmic beings and gods. You're getting Weird West, dude, for Prime Gaming this month. Interesting. Other games coming later in the month include Everdream Valley, a farming adventure game, Myth Force. No way, dude! Which offers roguelike action in a 1980s cartoon setting. I've been wanting to try that. Projection First Light, a puzzle-focused game set in a shadow world, and the action-packed Blast Brigade versus the Evil Legion of Dr. Creed, which is exactly what it sounds like. So on June 6th, Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic Weird West Definitive Edition and Genesis Noir. June 13th, Everdream Valley, Myth Force, Blast Brigade versus the Evil Legion of Dr. Creed, and Projection First Light. Really excited about that. And trying this as well. Nice, dude. Cool. Here, if you guys need it. There you go. YouTube just gave users over 75 games they can play for free. YouTube's Playables feature offers over 75 free games, including popular titles like Ludo King and Angry Birds Showdown. Users can access playables from the Explore menu, save progress, share games, and provide feedback within the platform. YouTube's move to add games reflects an expansion beyond video sharing. Yeah. I mean, this shouldn't really be a surprise, you know. I mean, if anybody knows the business side of things, you're talking about Google owning YouTube, Google Play Store, right? You know what I mean? So, like, them being able to just real seamlessly make a accessible part of YouTube's platform for mobile games and stuff. I mean, it just makes sense. And this is probably a pivot of them still trying to find out what they can do in the gaming side of the industry, as it's very lucrative. With what was their gaming platform? I can't even remember the name of it right now. That failed. You know, they were plugging that thing for like 3 years, and the Stadia. There you go, Ferret. Thanks. I figured you would have it for me, dude. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, Google Stadia, you know, didn't work out for them, so they're probably trying to figure out different avenues in which they can still try and see how they could potentially branch out with gaming and build a name for themselves in the gaming side of the entertainment industry, you know. And this is something they're probably dipping their toes into right now and seeing how this could play out for them, you know. So the list of games, you can see them all right here. I'm not going to read all these off, but if you're interested, obviously they do have this available now on their platform, and it tells you how to get in there and try these games out, you know. Really interesting. Oh, bro, Homelander. Dude, if you guys have not watched The Boys, do yourselves a favor. But understand, it is a very mature show. Yeah. Obviously, right? Yeah, obviously, dude. Yeah, for sure. But that's interesting. That's cool. That's good to know. Homelander, Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay trailer shows The Boys crossover. This flippin', what a great villain this guy is. God, Jesus. He's an absolute psychopath, dude. And this is a great show. There's another season coming out soon, too. So, really excited. And Anthony Starr, dude. Yeah, the first Mortal Kombat, right. Yeah. What a great cast for that character, too. Homelander's arrival in MK1 has been one of the most highly anticipated DLC releases for the game. Now we know exactly when he will arrive. The first official Homelander Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay trailer has been revealed, previewing the character from the boys' upcoming moveset and dialogue in the game. The trailer sees... Now, unfortunately, Anthony Starr didn't voice act him for the game. I'm about to sneeze. Thank you. Excuse me. Sorry. Yes. Felt good, but dude, my allergies have been jacked today. God. Ever since I woke up. Now, we still haven't found out why Anthony Starr didn't do the voice acting for Homelander in the game. We didn't find that out. Maybe we will at some point, but... Trailer sees Homelander and his cameo partner Farah fighting a variety of opponents. Most importantly, though, the trailer also dives into some of the moves Homelander has, as well as the fatalities players can do with the infamous hero. Check out the first look at Homelander at Mortal Kombat 1 below. We'll watch it right here. Beep boop. Oh my God, dude. God, the way he drinks that. Oh,
you have
Jesus.
chosen war with a god. No, you have.
Fight.
Brother, he caught his fist. Was that a parry? That was insane.
Don't get ratings.
You are the most insecure, most selfish.
Sticks and stones, Katana.
Not true, yeah. That milk. He's like, like he gets his tongue all up in the bottle.
Everyone has a freezing point. Take your best shot, Frosty.
I mean, dude, I don't know much about MK1. I haven't seen very much of it. This character looks kind of busted, dude.
Finish him.
That's a little bit of FOD damage. Or FOD. You don't have to say damage after it. It's like saying chai tea.
Fatality. Homelander wins. Flawless victory.
Interesting. Oh, for real? I see. I never played the Injustice stuff. I never really even watched it or anything. Yeah. That would make sense, though, right? That would make sense because both are NetherRealm, right? That would make a lot of sense. Interesting. So, if you want to get Homelander in MK1, this is how you do it. And be available on June 4th for early access players. After that, he'll be widely available on June 11th for anyone to buy separately. Also available inside the MK1 Combat Pack, which includes the first wave of DLC characters. That pack includes Jean-Claude Van Damme character skin for Johnny Cage, early access to 6 playable DLC characters, Omni-Man, Quan Chi, Peacemaker, Ermac, Homelander, and Takeda Takahashi, and 5 DLC cameo fighters. It's available to purchase now as part of the MK1 Premium Edition or can be purchased separately for $20 US. I think it's just milk. Yeah. Yeah. 9 Souls official launch trailer. Let's check this out. I hope it is. Check out the launch trailer for 9 Souls. This game actually looks pretty. I think I already have this wish listed. Maybe if it's the game I'm thinking of on. Oh, dude. Larry's on the wall right now. Yeah. Larry's on the wall right now. Did you guys see Larry? Yeah. Harry foot bird. Bro, that is so flippin' funny. No way, dude. Spooters are friends. That's flippin' hilarious, dog. I didn't see that. I'm just like kind of watching. He's crawling around right now. I think this is the same one I saw the other day after the wife was already like up and around and she was doing her own thing, and I was like in here in the stream room getting ready, and he just like went across the floor, and I was like looking around. The wife wasn't around. I was like, all right, he's cool. Yeah, I just let him kind of do his thing in here, you know. He's a good boy. He's just a little house spider. Check out the launch trailer for Nine Souls. With its striking hand-drawn art style, Nine Souls is an action platformer from Red Candle Games that follows Yi, who must become one with the Way of the Tao to defeat the fearsome Nine Souls. And there's no flippin' trailer in here. What? Why do they do this? This flippin' website, dude, Game Rant, does this all the time. Maybe it's being blocked out by my ad blocker or something, but it should be embedded. That's the weird thing. I don't know. We'll see. Let me pull it up. We'll just grab it like this. And we'll go to YouTube. Yeah, this looks like this should be kind of cool, man. Here we go. We'll watch this. This is from the developer. I'll be right back. All right, apologies. Sad news. Dog passed away? Oh no, dude. Well, that's what, I just went and put Larry outside because it's dangerous for Larry in my home with my kids and my wife, dude. It's a very dangerous place. I think I have 9 souls already on Steam. Pull it up. Dude, that sucks. That's such a terrible thing to deal with for pet lovers, dude. Hey, what, am I tripping? 9 souls, not lost souls. I'm an idiot. There it is. Yeah. Very positive so far. 88% of 442 users. Might be worth a look if you're into the whole Metroidvania, Souls-like, platformer side-scroller games, okay? Take a look. Old and it was his time. Yeah, at least there's a little bit of soul, you get a little bit of... It still doesn't feel good. I mean, you know what I mean? I understand that. But as opposed to like dude, we had a little pug and we took him in. He was about 3 years old and he was a stray. And we took him in and he became our pet. Now, I hadn't had a pet in a long time. And he was a good dog, man. He was a really good dog. He was a full pug, dude. Full pug that somebody had just dumped. And we took him in. And he had some, he had some issues. He had like heartworms, but we took care of that and everything. We took care of his heartworms, but I think he ended up dying of either a heart attack or a stroke. And it was really hot where we lived. But I mean, we did everything we could to, you know, he lived till he was about 7, you know. And it was just totally unexpected. They think that maybe the heartworms, he had had the heartworms for long enough that they had just done some repairable damage to his heart or something like that. Because, I mean, we got rid of the heartworms as fast as we could after we took him in. But maybe the damage to the heart, as well as like with the heat where we lived. And I mean, dude, we had shade trees and everything. He loved to be outside. And we just let him be outside and do his thing. We had a privacy fence and everything. There was always water. You know, he loved to be outside. He loved his ball. He loved to be outside. He could be inside or outside as much as he wanted to be, but he loved to be outside, you know. Well, he ended up having a heart attack or a stroke and passing on us, and it ripped me apart, dude. I wasn't ready for it. I hadn't had a pet quite some time. I'm talking, dude, I bawled like a baby. Like, I think, you know, none of the rest of the family even. I didn't realize how attached I had gotten to this dog. I didn't realize how attached I had gotten. And I loved that dog. And I mean, for like 3 days, dude, I was just a hot flipping mess. I was just depressed, and I was just, you know, just sobbing, dude. Like, I missed that dog. He was a good flipping dog. And it was just out of nowhere, man. It flipping hurt. So I get it. And that sucks. And I feel bad for your coworker, man. That sucks. If you guys are into this, though, I just linked that in chat. Cool. Oh, man. Yeah. True just dealt with some stuff like that, too. I know. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I have it. One second. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Whatever. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. Yeah, sorry, I know. We got deep there for a second. Pets are huge, though, man. They really are. Like, you know, the companionship that they bring, and I think that obviously not everybody is a fan of pets, but I can say from personal experience, they are for people that enjoy them, they are something that you share a deep bond with quite often, and it's something that people that don't enjoy pets won't really understand. I think that companionship and the amount of like how much they help with just stress and anxiety and stuff like that for a lot of people. It's an incredible thing. It really is, on many different levels. Watch first Star Wars Hunters gameplay trailer ahead of the June 4th launch. Let's go. We'll soon be playing Star Wars Hunters on Switch, mobile phones, and the latest gameplay trailer has a fun look at game modes and more. Let's see what we got here.
Live on the Outer Rim Sports Network. Welcome, Hunters fans.
Here are today.
What is this, like a MOBA or something? No.
Let's show
Battle Royale situation. That's right, power of the dark side, baby.
Bring it up. Locked and loaded.
Are you ready to squad brawl? Stay with it, folks. Power control. This ought to be good.
Yeah, or not, maybe also. So this is only coming to Switch and Android/iOS devices. Interesting. The long-tested game is an accessible third-person player versus player online game in the vein of Overwatch and other modern hero shooters. Fans have known for a while that it all takes place on the planet of Vespara, where sports-like battles happen in an ever-changing arena which invokes iconic Star Wars worlds and locations with a twist. That's funny, dude. The game's focus is 4v4 battles, fighters with strong visual styles, marked personalities that translate to sets of skills and abilities that fit very distinct playstyles. It was first announced in early 2021. Teaser trailer that promised a full launch later that year. It's been delayed many times, obviously. Several closed beta tests. And, yeah, we'll see here. Still set to launch as a free-to-play title, make its money from cosmetic microtransactions and extra progress tracks separate from the free playable content that will continue to arrive through regular updates. Okay. Yeah. It'll be here before you know it, Soup. Wait, what? Oh wow, anime waifu found that cute. I broke down. The heck? What are you talking about, dog? Wait, what? What? What's happening, dog? Here we go again, dude. What? Oh, okay. Okay. Told her about it. She found it cute. Well, there you go, dude. In. You're in, baby. Soup's winning, dude. Let's go. All right, dog. Video game developer lays off 162 Bay Area workers as brutal trend continues. Yeah, did anybody see the clip? Did anybody see the clip from, Oh, hey, Ferret. Did you see the message in the Valheim channel, dude? But if anybody didn't see this, this is the look that Ferret was talking about. Yeah, I just did. Okay, wasn't sure, but this is the reference for this is the sauce. This is the sauce that Ferret was talking about. The look. There you go. Video game developer lays off 162 Bay Area workers as brutal trend continues. Yep. Phoenix Labs, a Vancouver-based video game developer, has laid off 162 Bay Area workers. The company disclosed that cuts in a WARN filing on May 22nd, as is required in the event of a mass layoff. Workers were based in Phoenix Labs' Foster City office at 950 Tower Lane, and per the WARN notice, served in a variety of roles: programmers, artists, designers, animators, directors, analysts, engineers, and more. The layoffs will be permanent, the WARN notice said, and took place the day it was filed. The news continues a brutal trend for the gaming industry's workforce, which has seen massive job cuts this year at major companies like EA, Sony, Unity, and Riot, which Phoenix Labs' co-founders left to form the Canadian studio in 2014. Phoenix Labs will be canceling work on all projects to focus on its Dauntless and Fae Farm titles. According to the company's post about the layoff on LinkedIn, we knew that these layoffs were coming. We had talked about, we'd seen this. After a long period of, this is a quote, after a long period of evaluating how to navigate our economic environment, we have had to significantly restructure the company to pave a path for a strong future. The studio wrote. Phoenix Labs did not immediately respond to SF Gates' request for comment or question about the details of employee severance. Laid off employees also took to the social media job site, posting hashtag open to work messages, expressing gratitude for the time at Phoenix Labs and bemoaning the loss of exciting projects. Canceled games are a rough addition to the layoff, as developers can't point to a released product in future job search materials. Yeah. One former employee wrote that Phoenix Labs marks his 4th layoff in the past year. Jesus, that's brutal, dude. Yeah. Again, I mean, we're already basically on par with as many layoffs as we had last year. Last year, 2023 being the year where it was just mind-blowing how many layoffs there were in the industry, being tracked at roughly 10,500. And we've already matched it 5 months in, this year. So we're going to blow that number out of the water for 2024, unfortunately. 20 years later, Just Cause is getting a movie. Just Cause first surfaced on the PS2 in 2006, emerging as an ambitious open-world game with one of the largest explorable environments gamers had ever seen. An explosive title featuring acrobatic movement, mechanics, intense combat sequences, and a thrilling story that saw players assume control of the enigmatic, charismatic hero, Rico Rodriguez. Follow-up was released in 2010, with a third dropping in 2015. In 2018, Just Cause 4, the most recent game in the series, was released, but sadly it was the worst received game in the franchise so far. Now it has been confirmed that almost 20 years on the market, Just Cause is getting a live-action adaptation. Enter Rico. Yeah. Recently confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter that a Just Cause movie is in production, but it has been trying to gain traction for more than a decade. License has changed hands numerous times, finally landing in the lap of Universal Pictures and getting propelled forward with much more urgency given the recent success of live-action adaptations of video games. Reportedly, Kelly McCormick and David Leitch, the Fall Guy, are on hand to produce the movie, working hand-in-hand with Dimitri Johnson, Mike Goldberg, and Timothy Stevenson, who combined have worked on Tomb Raider, Sonic the Hedgehog. It'll be directed by Angel Manuel Soto, who was recently credited for heading up a Blue Beetle. Yo, has anybody watched Madam Web? Yeah. If you have, let me know what you think. The big question is who can play Rico Rodriguez. Some names have been lobbied in the past, from Javier Bardem to Manuel Garcia Rulfo, and from Pedro Pascal to Diego Luna. To be honest, I'll probably go to Chris Pratt. Oh, dude. Yes. So we were all, me and the wife and kids were sitting down the other night and having a bit of a family night, hanging out, eating dinner, and like watching a movie and stuff, trying to find something to watch. And my daughter found Madam Web and was like, let's watch this. And I was like, okay. And I wasn't you know, it was something I had already watched the trailer for it, and I was like, I don't think this is gonna be it. You know, I'd already seen the trailer before whenever I was going through Netflix, and I was like, I don't think this is something I want to watch. And after I watched it, I literally told my family, I was like, I can't tell what it was. Was it the budget, or the writing, or a lot of the acting, or a combination of all those things? But it was not very good. It just was not very good. I would recommend passing on it. Very much so. I did not find it good at all. Yeah. Apparently a lot of people are not liking it too. Yeah. I found that out afterwards. But, yeah. In my opinion, probably pass on that one. But we're back to this, getting a Just Cause movie, apparently. Moving on, PlayStation Live Service games will now launch on PC and PS5 simultaneously. What do you think is the biggest catalyst behind this? I'll tell you what I think it is. I think it's Helldivers 2. And I think part of it is the debacle behind Helldivers 2. Not solely. Okay, wrong too. Right. So, I think that, you know, this is a situation where they obviously have seen, what in today's state of the industry, right? The more platforms your games can be on, the more lucrative it is for you as a business, correct? I mean, that's just a given, right? Snoop, your trip, dog. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, look, it's not like a secret that PlayStation has been having a more aggressive approach towards their aim at getting titles on PC, right? But I do think that with the prominence of what Helldivers 2 has been and how big it got so fast, I think it was basically, if you will, the straw, right? The final straw. And it showed PlayStation that they can't do this anymore. They've got to make sure that if a game is going to be this big and this good, right, that it's got to be on all platforms, right? I mean, like Helldivers 2 did, correct? So I think it opens them up to a huge alternate segment of revenue in the gaming industry that for so long they have kind of been neglecting, if you will, right? And I think they've set themselves up at a point now that they're in a much better position to go ahead and make it to where a lot of, especially their live service games, will launch on both platforms simultaneously, right? And PlayStation equals no exclusives? Nah. That's the same thing as, look, I think what people have to prepare for is, and what's up, buddy? How you doing? Yo, I tagged you in a clip, brother. I tagged you in a clip. Yo, we're watching a PlayStation showcase today, by the way, into the stream. I've said this, I know you're kind of trolling me there, but just to be very clear, the landscape of the console side of the industry is definitely changing, right? Soup, you're about 12 hours late. I literally put it in the Discord yesterday. And I tagged everybody in it. Soup, you're too distracted by lady issues, dude. Living in the future, but late to the news because he's too distracted with ladies. Yeah, yeah. I tagged a bunch of different stuff in the Discord. You telling me that this wasn't a tag as well, brother? This right here. You see this yesterday at 4:33? At everyone, PlayStation finally announced their summer showcase, which is happening tomorrow. And I even listed the times. That way everybody was well aware that we're going to do a long stream today. PP Toaster? What? You're a McChicken Nugget, dog. I did this at 4:33. What was the what was the one you were talking about? Oh, the 3-year anniversary stuff where I said thanks. Brother, that was an hour later. That was an hour after that was my first everyone tag was the PlayStation one. Get wrecked, nerd. I don't suggest putting those two together. Yeah. That's probably not a good idea. Yep. Soup needs to get wrecked, nerd. Yeah. But back to this. We will be watching the PlayStation Showcase today. I do think that Helldivers 2 was really the thing that showed them that they've got to start doing this moving forward forever, right? Now, as far as the exclusivity stuff goes, PlayStation's still going to have their exclusives, right? Even if they decide to release their games on Xbox eventually, just like Xbox is releasing their games on Nintendo and PlayStation, it doesn't mean that Xbox won't have exclusives. It doesn't mean PlayStation won't have exclusives. It'll just mean that the exclusivity period will be limited. And that eventually, those games will come out on other platforms. So, which is good for all of us. Let's be honest here. I mean, that's the exclusivity thing has been such a pain in the ass for so long for all of us gamers. You know, what's a PP Toaster? You're going to have to talk to Soup about that one. That might get into a not safe for work kind of, region of conversation. So you guys might have to take that one into the, some DM conversation in Discord or something. Yeah, you gotta get bonked. Do not ask. Do not ask. Is that a corn dog cooker? Oh my god, dude. You guys are a trip, bro. Wild. Where's this at? Hold on. Vault, did you see the Tang clip, dude? Alright, so let's read this now. PlayStation's PC strategy includes day one releases for live service games like Helldivers 2, but single-player titles will stay exclusive to the console. That's to be expected. Now, what I will say is, what I'm expecting today, now, and I've talked about this, are we going to get some Ragnarok news? God of War Ragnarok? Because 2018's God of War, right? Didn't release on PC until 3 years later. Now, God of War Ragnarok came out at the end of 2022. Are we going to get it this year? Which would be, you know, at the end of this year, that would mean that we get God of War Ragnarok a year earlier than we got 2018's God of War on PC platform, right? PlayStation said they're trying to be more aggressive. Yeah. So yes, well, obviously we know that single player titles are still going to be exclusive to the console for a limited amount of time, right? Because most of those titles are coming to PC. The exclusive titles are coming to PC and in a more timely fashion. They're trying to be more aggressive with that. So we'll see if they're getting better about pushing those out quicker, I think, as maybe the showcase happens later today, right? Company's acquisition of Nixus has led to a significant growth in the first-party library on PC, with more titles being ported faster. PlayStation's co-CEO clarified that while live service games will release simultaneously on PS5 and PC, single-player games will follow a different strategy. And that's to be expected. We kind of knew that would happen, right? So I don't necessarily need to read this. Those kind of... It was obvious this is the way this was going to work. So, if you want to read all of it, by all means. But the thing to take away here is that, obviously, PlayStation is committing to releasing their live service games on both PC and PS5 at the same time. Don't expect single-player titles, exclusive first-party single-player titles, to do the same thing. They will have an exclusivity period, right, on their own hardware to begin with, and then later on they'll be ported to PC like they've been doing. But I think it'll start happening faster. Like, I think we're starting to see that kind of come to fruition for us, right? But we'll see.
We're good, streaky! Yeah!
Let's go. What's up, my dude? Everything was bad with Madam Web. 30 minutes, just closed it. Boring story, made no sense. Acting was terrible too. Overall, just overhyped, had nothing. Late reply, yeah, no, you're good, dude. Yeah, that's the way I felt too. It was so bad. It was so bad. You know, this is how bad it was. The main villain, dude, I kept going, is this guy like getting dubbed or something? Because his acting was so terrible. I was starting to feel like maybe he was getting like voice dubbed or something. It was so weird, dude. Like, yo, look at that rando mode, by the way. Let's go. Yeah, boy. Was he? Was he dubbed? Really? So everybody else in the movie, I mean, this was an English first movie, right? Brother, I know. But dog, it was so funny, dude. That was so funny, bro. See, I was sitting there the whole time going, this dude, it's like he's dubbed or something. How weird is this? Really, I'll have to look into that, Psych. Thanks, dude. So I guess I was right. I was tripping, brother. I was tripping. What did I get? Oh, yeah, okay. Looking for either Kipo or this flipping Z exclamation mark. Or the sling's mad older than me. It's probably just regional, dude. It's probably just a regional thing. Yeah. So it's like it's like the latter half of a slang word. It's the back half of a slang word is what it is. Yeah, that references that. It's not the full word. But people will often just say tang. Yeah. No. Here, I got you, Vault. Here, I got you. I got you, brother. Discord, dog. Discord. Wait, what the crap? Where are you? Do I just not have conversations with you ever? Why have we not slid into each other's DMs, dog? What is this? Hold on. There you go. There you go, brother. I sent it to you. Only slide into Soup's DMs for reals. There you go, dog. Yeah. Another puzzle piece of the Soup mystery falls in place. Yeah. Yeah. There you go, Vault. And you can even Google that, dog, and it'll come up and like talk about the definition and stuff, right? Like it's legit. It's known. Yeah. But it's just, I think it's more of a regional thing. But that's why I was dying, dog. Because you had no idea. And when you said it like that, brother, I lost it, dude. I lost it. But that should give you more context as to why, you know? All right, let's get in here. Discord has plans to focus on gamers once again. Syke, how you doing today, buddy? Happy Thursday. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Let's see what this is. Group chat that's all fun and games. So let's watch this real quick and see. Good? Day off? Let's go, dude. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Yeah, no worries, Vault. Yo, I tagged you in a clip in the Discord, by the way, Syke. I didn't know if you saw it last night or not. Interesting. Stop it. Stop it. Get back in here. Yo, Syke, did you see? Did everybody see the new emote? Has everybody seen the new emote, by the way? Oh, you saw it this morning? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, nice, dude. Everybody see the new emote? Check this out. Look at this noise. Messaging platform Discord has shared. There it is. Oh yeah, it's popping. Why is my chat not updating, dude? Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Brother, where's Mod at? Where's Mod name is Pinky? Messaging platform Discord. Yeah, dude. Messaging platform Discord has shared a new blog post outlining its plans for the near future and sharing some exciting news for those who continue using Discord primarily for gaming and may not have been all too happy about the platform's attempts to branch out over the past few years. Nice. The public message shared by Discord's founder and CEO Jason Citron emphasized the platform's intention to return to its roots, give more love to gamers who, according to Citron, still constitute 90% of Discord's user base, and narrow its focus from broadly being a community-centric chat app to being a place that helps people deepen their friendships around games and shared interests. Awesome, dude. That's great. In order to achieve that, the company plans to redesign the app, enhance its voice, video, and streaming technologies, make reaching conversations faster and easier, and expand Discord's features across a wider range of devices. Quote, after taking stock of the world now that the pandemic is largely behind us and learning directly from you about how Discord can be even more useful, we've recognized the need to narrow our focus from broadly being a community-centric chat app to being a place that helps people deepen their friendships around games and shared interests. Sounds like our community, does it not? Reads the announcement. We believe Discord can play a uniquely important role in the future of gaming. We're going to focus on making it easier and more fun for people to talk and hang out before, during, and after playing. And we'll help developers of those games bring their creativity to life. This update offers a refreshing shift in the narrative surrounding Discord, which has lately been making headlines only when there was some controversy involved. Just recently, it was revealed that a scrapping service had compiled over 3 billion messages from 600 million Discord users to sell this information for as little as $5 in crypto. And prior to this, the platform faced considerable backlash for introducing sponsored ads tailored to users' geographic location, age, and gaming activity, despite having previously opposed such practices. Yep. Don't forget... Oh, yeah, okay, that's just promotional stuff. So... something good out of Discord there, hopefully. Yeah, we'll see how that goes moving forward. Everybody getting it. Let's go. Yeah, I love it. Possibly the best puzzle game in years lands on Game Pass today, guys. To say humanity arrives today is the short of grandiose phrase you might expect from an American president as he signs off on a new space program. Nothing quite so poignant from me, I'm afraid, but nevertheless, humanity arrives today on Game Pass. That does not make it any less of an important announcement, however, as to not pay attention could deprive you of playing one of the best and possibly most profound puzzlers in decades, so don't do that. Humanity has been circling around on the MetaQuest 3 for a short while and on Steam for the last 2 weeks, but today it comes to Game Pass. And if you haven't even the slightest enjoyment of exceptional puzzle games, you should download it. Humanity is a bit like a 3D version of the classic 16-bit puzzle game Lemmings. In Lemmings, you had to guide hordes of cute rodents to safety. I remember Lemmings, dude. In Humanity, you do the same, but with humans. To leave it there, though, would do a great disservice to gaming journalism, and I am not all about that. Humanity is much, much more than Lemmings with people. You control a Shiba Inu, the dog, not the meme coin, and must herd said humanity to safety across ever more fiendish levels and existential threats that they face. Your humans will end up in battles with rival humans and lives will be lost. You must factor in a method and quickly to enable the most to survive that you can. Art style of Humanity, its low poly physics-based setting works well with the artiness the game is shooting for, and also the technological barriers between having hundreds or even thousands of humans moving on the screen at once. Go and play it when it arrives on Game Pass later today. Let's pull this up. If you haven't seen it, I'll show it to you. Humanity. Oh, the humanity. We're jamming, aren't we? God, those dogs are so flippin' cute, dude.
You are all-powerful service dog. Command people to jump, run, float, push, swim, follow, fight, survive! Shiba action puzzle game, Humanity!
There you go. What is this? It's Humanity.
由があるのがおかしいでしょ。
社内でもう一度検討させていただければと。
鉄球なしの設計はどうですか？
That's funny, dude.
Create your own action puzzle levels. Share your levels. Play and enjoy levels from other human creators around the world. Infinite levels for infinite fun. Shiba user-generated content game. Humanity!
ほらー鉄球こちらでーす。楽しくなっちゃった。
私何時間待ったと思ってる。
It's just like a bunch of trailers rolled into one. This is hilarious.
女いるでしょ。
女じゃなくて犬が暴れて何かを探してるんだよ。
Flipping dog. Just like cleaning out the closet, dude.
警察呼んでくれ。
You can play in optional virtual reality, super immersive. Engage VR mode to enjoy the unique perspective. You are a god, rolling over tiny, pathetic people. Shiba optional VR god game. Humanity!
Yeah, no, I don't think I have Ferret. You can throw one in Discord though. Yo, I found another one of those anime. The guy that does the anime voice stuff. Did you guys see that? Yo, here, I'll link this to you guys if you want it. I've heard good things about this. It's 84 on Metacritic. There you go. I put the in the funny channel last night in the Discord. There's the anime kid voice trolling stuff. Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, I'll take a look at it, brother. Thanks. I put another one of those that guy that plays Modern Warfare or Call of Duty, and he uses anime voice stuff. Dude, it's so funny. There's another one in there. So if you guys remember when we were talking about that, there's another one in there. Check it out if you want to. Well, yeah, I mean, the problem's always like I always upload this stuff right now, and we might watch it in between the news and playing games. I can't watch it right now because it's just other people's content, and it'll get caught for copyright whenever I upload this stuff to YouTube. News segments getting uploaded to YouTube anytime I watch anything else, like other YouTube videos, they get caught for copyright all the time and stuff. So it's always a pain in the butt. But we might watch it in between the doing the news and playing games and stuff. Destiny 2's The Final Shape. Thanks for this, Ferret. Appreciate it. DLC leaks early. Well, yeah, that's why it's like... so... I've talked about that before. That's the problem, is that I try to make this stuff as seamless as possible for me to highlight stuff and just automatically export it out. I already have to do an amount of editing on the back end, and I try to limit myself to the smallest amount of editing that I can do or have to do on the back end. So that's why I don't watch videos and stuff like that during the news or during gameplay, right? Because it does require me to edit videos that I otherwise wouldn't have to. So it's quite a bit more time intensive. So that's why I won't do it like that. Now, if we watch stuff in between doing the news and playing games and stuff, it's fine because I'm not worried about using that content anyways, for uploading to YouTube. So people are watching, you know, whether they want to watch the news segments or whether they want to watch the playthroughs or whatever, it won't be in any of that content, so I don't have to cut it out. So it's a fine time to watch it then. But that's why I do it like that. What did you say? What if it got leaked? So what if it got leaked? It's not GTA. Skip. Why don't you go play Supermarket Simulator? All right. Destiny 2's The Final Shape DLC leaks early and Bungie nukes the servers. Destiny 2 The Final Shape DLC leaked ahead of time and was fully playable on PC until Bungie nuked the servers to damage control. Wow, dude. Wow. Destiny 2 The Final Shape has seemingly leaked in full with the entire campaign, its seasonal content, and associated raids all dropping ahead of the official launch. As a result, Bungie killed the game's servers, although not before players had the chance to grab screenshots and videos of the update's new content. The Destiny 2 The Final Shape release date is just around the corner, set to close out the MMORPG's Dark and Light saga to make way for something completely new. Ahead of the official launch in 5 days' time, however, Destiny 2's newest DLC has leaked, and Bungie has been quick to damage control. As per a Code Red PSA on the Destiny subreddit, the entire DLC was playable in the early hours of Thursday, May 30th. Allegedly, players could try out the full campaign, season stuff too, as well as check out the raid gear and raid mechanics. Sorkaz also warned that players were huge story spoilers like massive, and urged players to get off the internet. According to this individual on Reddit, Bungie was quick to react, pulling the Destiny 2 servers on PC to attempt full damage control. While some people were apparently still playing the DLC, it's since become inaccessible. They've been taken offline, live leaks over, but they have a dumb amount of content ready to leak videos and pics. Sorkaz's thread has since been locked by the subreddit's mod team, noting that due to the extreme nature of this leak, we are hosting a zero tolerance policy on absolutely any spoilers shared in any capacity on this subreddit. Interesting. Bungie has not released a statement at this time, and it's unclear when the PC servers will go live again. PC Games Inn has reached out to Bungie for comment, and we'll update this article if we receive a response. If you really are holding out for release day, though, I'd suggest muting all things Destiny 2 for a while. If you do want a window into what to expect, however, check out the Destiny 2 Final Shape preview, or if you're looking for something to keep you occupied while the servers are down, we have a list of all the best multiplayer games too. Wow. How does that happen, dude? That's significant. Is this, this is one of those things, though. Yeah, that intern's fired, Ferret. That intern is fired. Here's one of the things. How often does something like this happen, and is it... It's hard to discern whether or not it was really just a fault or if it was something to build hype. You know what I mean? I don't really see Bungie wanting to let all this information out right now, but sometimes it's hard to tell. They've been in a dire state for a while with some of their previous content, the way the company's been headed, stuff like that. If they're that confident in what the content holds here for the Final Shape DLC, maybe they wanted to give a little quick taste and let some of the content out to build hype. Is there potential behind that notion? I don't know. I think that you always have to be a bit understanding that maybe sometimes things like this happen on purpose. I don't really think that they would have, I mean, they had to take all the servers down and stuff too for PC, which is not good for them, right? One second. So I would imagine, basically possibly a publicity stunt. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm getting at, right? I mean, are they trying to build hype train around it because they're like, okay, we've got something decent here. We need to get, we need to get some media rolling about, we need to get people talking about the DLC that's going to be releasing. Give people a little taste, you know what I mean? And then shut it down. Let them see what we got, Is it, I mean, could it possibly be something like that? I think so. I don't know. But I think you've always got to be a little bit open-minded about the way that some of these companies do this kind of stuff, right? Obviously, I mean, if it was like, yo, they got hacked, you know what I mean? And like the code for the DLC or the code for the game got leaked or whatever, you're like, oh yeah, that wasn't them. You know what I mean? But a situation like this, I think it's a more viable scenario that maybe they did this on purpose just to build hype. Maybe not, but maybe so. They need this DLC to do good. There's no questioning that. Right? They need this DLC to do very good. Bungie does. Sony announces smaller PlayStation showcase featuring 14 games. I announced this yesterday afternoon. I came across this as I was trying to pay attention. I had a busy beginning of the day. But once I finally sat down and started working on stuff yesterday afternoon / evening, I tried to find out if Sony was holding a showcase. I put into the Discord, even though some people don't know how to pay attention, and let everybody know that we would be doing a long stream today. That way we could watch this showcase together, okay? I expected them to announce this showcase this week, as this is kind of the play for Sony and PlayStation every year. They'll do their showcase at the end of May, where the rest of the industry, does their big showcases in the beginning of June, right? So this kind of is the kickoff, if you will. PlayStation's always kind of the kickoff to what we get coming up in June. And so I expected this to happen. And it's happening today, just a little bit late for us today. So we'll just do a long stream, man. It's cool. We'll have a good time. We'll play games, and we'll see what we get into until this happens. And then we'll finish off the stream today with watching the showcase. Cool? So Sony's big PlayStation showcase turned out to be a smaller state of play event scheduled for today, right? The company announced it will include updates on the new first-party games coming to PlayStation 5 as well as PSVR 2. The upcoming State of Play broadcast will run just over 30 minutes long and kick off at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time today. Sony promised updates on 14 PS5 and PSVR 2 games, including projects from internal PlayStation studios. That rundown is in line with the company's previous comments to investors that 2024 would see no major new sequels to its popular existing franchises like Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us. This is one of the things I talked about. I didn't expect this showcase to be real significant because they had already told us they don't have any big games left over the next the next year or whatever, like first party games, really, you know what I'm saying? So there will be things for them to discuss and talk about and showcase, but as far as big first party exclusives and stuff, they don't really have anything like that over the next year, really. They've already told us that, right? What is likely to be shown during the event are further glimpses of Sony's big live service push for the PS5, including sci-fi online shooter Concord from Firewalk Studios and possibly Fair Game, the online heist game from Haven Studios. What fans have really been waiting on, however, are updates from major single-player projects. Santa Monica, for example, the studio behind God of War, right, is believed to be working on a brand new IP. Also, rumors of a new Astrobot game, which we've been hearing rumors of recently, possibly in the works, and that God of War Ragnarok will be the next console-exclusive blockbuster to make the jump to PC. I've been talking about this. 2018's God of War didn't make it to PC until 2021. That's 3 years later, right? Are we going to get God of War Ragnarok faster to PC than we did 2018's? Because PlayStation's been talking about being more aggressive with that push, right? Their exclusives. Trying to get their exclusives to PC faster. Are we going to see that now? The showcase today, I think, will tell us that. And I think God of War Ragnarok will be the one that they're going to probably do that with. So, right here is their tweet. State of Play returns with a 30-plus minute broadcast today at 3 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. BST. Yep. The next major first-party release for Sony is currently the final shape, Bungie's climactic resolution to 10 years of storytelling across Destiny 1 and 2. It's likely that will also make an appearance during the State of Play, even though it already made an appearance like we just talked about, right? So I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of Destiny fans that are really going to be like, oh, cool, we get to see the final shape. It's already out there, right? Though fans will be just as eager, if not more, to learn about how things are going with Marathon. This is what I'm talking about. Studio's upcoming extraction shooter, originally planned to come out this year, has been delayed till 2025. We talked about that previously. But Bungie's next big game is Marathon, right? And this is going to be an extraction shooter. We've seen a little bit previously last year about this. It did get delayed, but hopefully we'll see more about what that game's going to have to offer, all right? And we'll be watching this together today here in the channel to end the stream, all right? You know what else nobody wanted but you? Suicide Squad. Yo, Soup, here. This is for you, brother. McChicken be I'd rather be a McChicken than a McNugget, dog. Get him, True. All right, man. You know, this is the kind of respect I get for trying to be real with Soup this morning, trying to help mend his broken heart and trying to help give some advice, you know. You just see the way he turns around and treats me? You see this? Try to be a real bro, try to be a real dude to Soup. Then he turns around and treats me like this. What is that, man? What's that about? You see it? You see what I'm saying? You know? I'm the one being an oatmeal? What are you talking about, dog? It sounds like it worked. He's back to normal. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Barrett. Yeah. We wouldn't want Soup anything other than what he is. You know what I mean? For sure. Already show off the haircut? It's just a little bit shorter. No, I didn't show it off. I just didn't do my hair today. It's just a little bit shorter. It's messy, yo. Yeah. I just got it trimmed up. Maybe I'll just slick it back tomorrow and do something, just slick it back and look real weird, you know? Yeah, I got it cut yesterday and got it all washed out and stuff, and this morning I was like, I'm just putting a hat on, dude. Yeah. But my son got his all cut. He looks good. His looks good. It's like really short on the sides, and he's got kind of like a mop on top, you know? He looks good. It's cool. Yeah, thanks guys. Great news segment. We're gonna play games the rest of the day, and then we're gonna watch the PlayStation showcase. Okay, so that's the plan. I hope everybody had a great day. Yo, thanks, True. I appreciate it. It feels good. Yeah, I mean, it's the back of it. I've got the whole like. It's almost got like the kind of the back of it's like, if you can see it. See, it's like this, and then not like mullety, but it's almost got like the mohawk vibe to it, almost down the back. You know what I mean? I don't know. Trying something a little bit different there. So we'll I guess more of like an I'm just keep getting more and more 80s looking, I think. I think that's the thing. This is so cooked. Why can't I resub? What are you talking about, dog? What do you mean, dude? Oh, you have to have money to do that, brother. You have to have money to... Yeah.
Now that we're friends, is it okay if I pet you?
You have to have money to sub, brother. Thanks, dude.
OutsiderAntics gifted Kimiso super subscription. OutsiderAntics gifted a tier 1 sub to Kimisosu.
Bro. I got you, dude. Yo, we're gonna have a great day, dude, as we always do. You guys rock, man. We're gonna finish up this news segment, then we're gonna play some Hades, then I don't know, we'll play some maybe Ghost of Tsushima, maybe some X Defiant. It depends on what everybody sounds like. Kimisusu. Yeah. So you guys, we'll talk about it. We'll see what we want to do, and we'll have some fun today, man. It'll be a long stream, so we got plenty of time to play games and have a good time before we dive into the PlayStation Showcase to end the day, all right? If anybody's been hanging out, man, you don't know what we're about around here. We start off every day at 6 a.m. CST CDT. That's 4 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Eastern. We always begin with video gaming news, trying to stay current with what's happening in the industry, trying to promote a healthier industry for ourselves as gaming enthusiasts, video gaming enthusiasts, and consumers of these products, man. And, after that, we play games all day. Awesome community here, amazing people, always cultivating a welcoming environment for everybody to be a part of. Truly amazing people, man. Building friendships and just being void of negativity and toxicity, having a good time, spreading good vibes, laughing, and just enjoying this world that we all love so much of video games. So if you can dig it, come be a part of it, man. We're always looking for more people to grow this community in the right way. Other than that, stay healthy, stay safe, be kind. Dude, we're not going anywhere. Stream's not going down. We're going to go play games now, but I'm going to run us an outro to finish up this news segment. And as soon as it's over, I'll be right back and we'll start playing games. I'll see you guys in one moment.